If a white male said the things Wendy Williams has said, he would have been cancelled long ago. Wendy Williams has shown she is a horrible person. If a white male said even half the things she's said over the last couple of weeks, he would have been cancelled and pretty much blacklisted. Wendy Williams has done so much shit, I'm surprised she hasn't been cancelled. Fun fact, when Wu-Tang rapper Method Man's wife was diagnosed with cancer, Wendy Williams decides to leak the information on her show when his wife's own family didn't know what was going on. She's a piece of shit. Didn't she recently just make a joke about a girl who was killed by her boyfriend the day after the event? She's an awful human, only a matter of time before someone comes out with allegations against her and she finally gets fucked. I wish she'd just remove that human skin suit and finally come clean on her alien status. r/popular opinion. As much as I agree with this, Paris Hilton is still up and running his mouth. They're both horrible people who profit off being mean and talking about others. Wendy Williams is already hated by like 90% of people, and her entire show is watched by a group of 35 to 50-year-old suburban soccer moms. You can't cancel someone who is already so unbelievably widely hated. You might as well be trying to cancel Scientology or Joel Osteen. Just because they have their fan bases and supporters doesn't mean that the vast majority of society doesn't view them as bad people. Who the hell is Wendy Williams? Could somebody actually explain why she is so bad instead of saying something like she is a bad person, because that still isn't explaining who she is. I literally haven't seen anyone supporting her through her comments. Everyone I've seen comment on it is avid against her. This is more popular than you think. As with 99% of the front page. What did she say? Rush Limbaugh. Also, no one likes Williams. We literally had a post about if a man did. A few hours before this was posted. This sub is becoming the same thing over and over. Howard Stern. No, he would be considered a great and edgy comedian and be offered tours. Fucking stop. Stop playing the hypotheticals, and trying to make white men victims. We are not. Deal with this human trash monster specifically. Fucking pathetic, really, her and you. Donald Trump is literally the president. How many of you are watching Wendy Williams for real? Roseanne Barr, that's all I'm saying. Bill Maher would like a word. Trump is president and Bloomberg is top 3 for the Democratic nomination. LOL, not so black and white. She's a garbage person, but let's not pretend white men are always cancelled for being garbage people. US President, anyone. I hate the bitch as much as anyone else, but that title is stupid. Imagine if Obama did half the shit Trump did, a civil war would have started. I remember seeing a video where she threw a fart on camera. I agree, but also Piers Morgan. If a white guy said the things Wendy Williams said, he would have been given a Presidential Medal of Freedom. A lot of men who were cancelled are still around, making money, probably often more than her still. Donald Trump has literally bragged about sexually assaulting women, and Mike Bloomberg was a huge supporter of stop and frisk when he was mayor of NYC. Neither of them has been cancelled. Ever heard a Rush Limbaugh show? He was awarded a medal. Wait till you hear what Trump has said. Donald Trump has said arguably worse. And people tend to just ignore it, or accept he said it and move on. A white male has, his name is Trump, not, they'd be given their own show on Fox News or a nationally syndicated radio show. It's the same with comedians such as Russell Peters, for example. Don't get me wrong, I like about 45% of his material, but if a white dude were to tell the same jokes, he would be labeled a racist and his career probably compromised. Removed. Pretty sure she's the one that made of Terry Crews being sexually assaulted, saying, oh, he's a big buff dude, he can't get sexually assaulted. She's a terrible person. 50 Cent constantly roasting Williams is the only reason why I know this woman exists. This is not about race. A lot of black women have said what Wendy has said and were cancelled. She is trash as some of the finest trash white men in daytime.